Butchers buy their own offerings. A long time ago, there was a person named Thuongda, who practiced very diligently and had high morals, so everyone called him Thuongda Bodhisattva. When he first became a monk, Thuongda Bodhisattva wanted to find a master, so he was not afraid to travel long distances and suffer hardships, was not afraid of dangers on long journeys. His spirit of seeking the Dharma was, if you don't reach the goal, don't stop. But I have traveled all over the famous mountains in the world but have not found an ideal wise man. One day, he was sitting under the shade of a tree to rest, when he suddenly saw a person coming down from the sky and saying to him, "O seeker of enlightenment." His enthusiastic Dharma-seeking spirit and patience in all hardships made everyone admire him. Now I come to tell you that if you aim to go east, you will encounter the ultimate Dharma essence and gain the most precious wisdom. Hearing that, Thuongda hastily asked, "Venerable, please tell me, if I aim to go east, where should I go to meet a wise man who will let me bow as a teacher?" The transformed man replied, "Far away, very far away, there is a place called the Hong City. You went there to find Bodhisattva Dam Vo Kiet to learn the highest place in Buddhism. The perfume city is a beautiful flower garden and Bodhisattva Dam Vo Kiet is an expert in the study of prajna, which is the ideal teacher he longs for." Hearing that, Thuongda was extremely happy, immediately gathered the things he was carrying and headed east. The joy made him forget all the hardships of the journey. Thuongda walked day and night without stopping, only regretting why he didn't grow wings to fly all the way to the home country. Arriving in a certain town, he suddenly thought of something. When he comes to meet a famous monk to pay his respects to his ancestors, he must bring some kind of offering, but what can he bring? Besides the tattered monk's robe on his body, he had nothing else. Finally he came up with a way, thinking that his strong muscles were a marketable commodity, so he wrote on a sign posted on his body looking for someone to buy meat, but who wants to buy human flesh. When a morning passed and no one came to buy meat from him. Everyone just looked at him with strange eyes, but no one dared to come closer. His devotion to religion moved heaven and earth, so the tick wanted to test Thuongda's spirituality, so he turned into an old man and approached, saying, "Oh, my friend, why do you want to sell human flesh? Life is a priceless treasure, and the body is the base of life, so why destroy that precious life? I have a miserable fate and no assets." Thuongda answered with tears in his eyes. "Now I want to go to the Hong city to seek the Dharma, I want to bow to Bodhisattva Dam Vo Kiet as my teacher, but I don't have money to buy offerings, so I stand here selling human flesh, but no one wants to buy it for me." Hearing Thuongda say that, the old man said with pity, "Okay. Then I'll buy you a pound of human flesh, but aren't you afraid of the pain?" "Thank you, old man. Thank you. You have helped me to be satisfied, helped me solve all my difficulties, no need to say the price, you give as much as you want." Having finished speaking, Thuongda then brought out the iron knife, gritted his teeth and endured the pain of cutting the muscles on his arm. Right at that moment, among the onlookers, there was a young man who ran up and asked Thuongda, "O monk, you endured such pain and suffering just to make offerings to Bodhisattva Dam Vo Kiet, may I ask you this? What's the use of doing that? Ah! You don't know, but the merit of this is boundless. Think about it, the Pure Land world is a wonderful garden, the Buddha has called us so sincerely, don't you really want to go there?" The young man was moved by Thuongda's urgent and enthusiastic words, so he said calmly, "You are truly admirable. I can give you the money you need. But I only ask you for one thing, which is to allow me to follow you to pray for the Dharma." "Very good. Very good." Thuongda replied immediately. At that time, the tick's divine transformation said, "Thuongda, it's not that I like your meat, I just want to test your spirituality. I am not a stranger, but I am God. From now on, I will definitely support your Dharma." The old man finished speaking, used his sleeve to gently brush Thuongda's wound and then disappeared, the wound healed as before. Thuongda bowed to God Tick and then, along with the young man, prepared a few offerings. Both of them headed straight towards the Hong citadel. Arriving at the city of Hong Hong, thanks to Bodhisattva Dam Vo Kiet's guidance and enlightenment, thanks to Thuongda's diligent practice, 7 years later, Thuongda was enlightened to the wonderful Dharma, attained prajna wisdom, and eternally attained enlightenment. Escape birth and death. From then on people called him Bodhisattva Thuongda. Anyone who has a will can achieve anything, this saying applies here very well. As long as you work hard and try hard, no matter how difficult, you will succeed one day.
Thank you for spending your valuable time on my channel Journey to Enlightenment. Wishing you a very peaceful and happy day. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my support channel. See you in the next video.